Molecular formula is taking empirical formula just a little bit further and looking at the actual number of atoms of each element in a molecule. So what you will find is if you know the relative molecular mass of the compound, or the molar mass of the compound, you've got to really find out how many empirical formula units go into that molecular formula. So for example, an empirical formula might be C2H4. It would be CH2 under those circumstances. The molecular formula could be any ratio of those. It could be C2H4, C4H8, C3H6. But if you know the molar mass of your compound, you can use that to work out how many empirical formula units go into the molecular formula. There is another definition of molecular formula as well, although I don't particularly like this definition of molecular formula. So I'm not going to say anything about it. Okay, calculations involving gases. Now we're going to need the ideal gas equation for this. Those of you who are still using little triangles to rearrange equations, then quake in your boots, because this one has 5 variables and you should be in a position where you can confidently rearrange this equation to get any of those variables as the subject. So PV equals nRT. Now the other problem with this particular equation is units. You need to make sure that you have the correct units. So pressure in pascals. Now you will come across pressure as kilopascals as well, and there are 1,000 pascals in 1 kilopascal. Normal atmospheric pressure is about 100 kilopascals, or 100,000 pascals. Volume is in cubic meters. There are 1,000 cubic decimeters in 1 cubic meter and 1 million cubic centimeters in 1 cubic meter. 1 cubic meter is about the size of a small refrigerator. Amount in moles, so that's fairly straightforward, and the gas constant 8.314. You will generally be given that in problems. Finally, temperature in Kelvin, an absolute scale. So you can't use Celsius, you need to convert to Kelvin by adding 273 to the Celsius value. So 25 Celsius is going to be equal to 273 plus 25, 298 Kelvin. Don't forget to check your units when you are doing any calculation.